It's me, guys. Jeff. It's Jeff MVS.
It's
guys.
Wef.
It's Wef.
They were saying Wef and
Meth?
they were saying Wef and Wakoa earlier.
I want to see the thing outside.
No, because
Why,
people
bro?
were being mean to them, and I don't like
Well,
that.
that sound like a them problem.
I mean, it is, but
When I'm up there.
I don't want people being mean. All right, so we got game number 1 here. We got not Paradox. We got KEY1DR versus Streamline. That's all it's supposed to be all caps. I am a stickler for that. And it's going to be he's going to pull the Batman back out. And to be honest, it looked really good last week, so I'm not too surprised to see it happen again here.
To be honest, I don't recall watching him be Batman last time. I think I was playing when he was being Batman, but by your word, you said it looks good. So I'm ready to see some Batman action today.
Yeah, and something that also worked last time against KEY1DR is that he did fall to he did end up falling to what you call it? Paradox, yes. So, and he is really good at the Batman matchup too. So this is not going to be free by any means, even with this counter pick.
It'll be a little difficult one-on-one battle right now. Both great, incredible players. So it's like you can never know who's going to take it home.
Yeah, and I think for Streamline, he's been putting a lot of work into this as like a solid secondary option because he's been struggling with things like Finn as bugs. He does get the cross up stair though. I don't think he meant to do that because that should have just been it. The up air actually just misses up. He hasn't really touched the ground. Platform gets in the way. Looks like he might go for it, but instead fades back in, gets the uppercut, and gets the first stock.
That ground and up special coming in. See, one thing about Batman is like, I would say mobility, right?
Yeah, it's entirely movement.
Yeah.
Also, that down attack buff was huge. Like before, down attack was only a combo into uppercut if you got a ground bounce off an anti-air. So it was very specific, but it was still a doable option. It was just specific. Now, because of true combos, that gives him a grounded option for a KO. That one was the ground bounce version though, so you saw how he charged it instead. That's a variation that only happens off the ground bounce. So you have to be you have to be aware, and that was just a reaction from Streamline. But there's the dare, and KEY1DR gets it back to even.
Okay, good to know that. So now when I'm going against a Batman, I'm keep that in mind. See, not only that you get to watch VODs, you get to learn on top of that.
Yeah, I also really like, by the way, how Key, granted, Key's in a really bad spot right now. We saw how he stayed in air after the 2 neutral attacks to cover the panic dodge in with the neutral attack in the grounded version. As long as you short hop it, if you catch him with that, that's a true combo again into a follow-up off a neutral attack. So it's a free reset. And Key, even though he's got him at, he's 119, that's Wonder Woman. So you're not going to get knocked out just yet because Key's got those combos that'll even it up.
That's true. Someone like Key knows he be playing Wonder Woman to the best.
Yeah, he's easily one of the, if not the best Wonder Woman in ones in the game. There's that Nair. Doesn't get Batman drifting downward, so he doesn't get the drag down he's looking for. That uppercut will take it, though, even with that weight. That was 149-ish, and I don't believe it was on attack today.
Going back to what you said, this Streamline, the Batman, is looking pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's been working on it, and it has been cooking. So you add this to his repertoire along with that bugs, and you are in for a bad time. He's also got the Sarah timing down, but here comes Key. I like that reset attempt. That's not a true combo, but it is a dodge coverage option.
I like that. Nice dodge pattern right
Oh, that was phenomenal. He covered everything, and then at the end, he baited the idea after going for a previous interaction where he did the double dares on that center stage, right? So in your brain, you see a double jump again, you think he might dare again, but instead he faded back on stage, covered him going for an up special because that's usually the get out of jail free card for Batman there, and just smacked him in the face.
Wow, that's really good. See, I like that. You put everything together, and it all adds up until you get that elimination, and I like that a lot.
Like I said, the whole game is about positional pressure. If you aren't able to establish your win condition by moving someone there, you're not going to be able to do much because you can lab combos all day, but if you can't make someone fall into where you want, especially out of fake combos, you're not going to be able to get a lot of extra reward when people start freaking out. That uppercut will take it, though. He drifts away. You can see he definitely had like that look on his face like, wait, why did I drift that far? I think he thought that he might have had a dodge or something, but I think his dodge got burned, and by the time he was able to maybe try to panic, dodge back in, it was a little bit too far out. That's going to give Streamline the first game.
Streamline Batman looking like a bad man, if I say so myself.
It was looking like a bad man. That is it. That is it. That is bad man flying all around the screen, and he is putting in work at the moment. So Streamline moves himself up 1 game. Reminder, this is all to determine who will get the final 4 positions for the bracket after, and the final bracket will result in the Final Four playing it out to see who gets the W today. So this is, of course, what we do when we have a smaller amount of people, because I want to make sure people get extra games in. Tonight is a little bit deterred because some people had to work, other people have stuff to do. It's a little bit tough at the moment just because of the way that things are working for a lot of people's schedules, but that doesn't mean anything. Of course, we're going to keep working on what we need to do.
Especially somebody like Paradox as Streamline's little partner. That's some good Batman.
True enough, true enough. Also, real quick on that, Bone, I want people to understand. I was just looking at chat. I want people to understand that whether you feel, the most important thing to think about here, and I've talked to you about this, and I've talked to others about this as well, because I've been in this position. The moment you start worrying so much more about your results here, more so than having fun, you're not doing it right. Because at the end of the day, nobody in here cares about your results. Sure, everybody wants to win, as you should. You should want to progress and win. But it's also a giant learning experience against some of the best players in the world. And if you can continue to download, get some stuff, and see some of the small things that you did right in those sets, you're going to improve. I mean, look at Key right here. Key lost that last match in a very, close game. But Key isn't going to let that get to him. He's going to rebound, solidly adjust, and try to get the dub. That said, though, Streamline not giving him a lot of chances to do so. It's looking pretty good.
To be honest, back to what you said, he's going to bounce back. That's a lot of things these players have in common. Once they lose round one, they bounce back just like that,
wait a
that
minute.
string combo.
Hey, you saw how he, instead of going for the obvious play of going for an up special afterwards, which he tried to do right there because he didn't do it previously, he went for a Sair to cover a panic dodge down and in. That would have pushed him off stage, where probably would have caught another dodge in with the side special. That's where I would have gone with that. The sequence is ended, though, as he gets another down air. Never dodge in on the lassos, by the way, but also try to avoid them when you can, because he will always get that down air.
That's something I always do, but I love seeing Key do that. And just like that, was that the Sair?
Bro, how is he looking this good with his Batman already?
Take some notes.
I mean, I know I've told everybody before. Anytime I see stuff that happens with these Batmans, I'm stealing it. Which sucks because I've actually been playing really good the past couple of weeks, but because of the fact that we have had the smaller, because Chapo isn't here, I can't play because I got a TL. So I'm telling y'all, next bracket, as long as there's enough people, I'm cooking somebody. So that's all I'm saying. I feel good right now. But at the moment, we have KEY1DR versus Streamline. It's not about me, it's about these two. And KEY1DR trying to cover that dodge up and in with that Sair. That's a pretty active move. But
there's that bounce you told me about. Yeah, the down attack.
Always watch for it. If you catch it, that's a follow-up. Ground bounces are a follow-up. Oh, that almost connected.
Got that.
Bro, he was cooking. He was cooking. I was ready to eat.
Bro, I love what Key does with the little platforms. You can do the down attack into the down air and continue, and then just bite off of it after and get that follow-up. And I love that so much.
Bro, literally never be near KEY1DR when he's on a platform, because he's going to down. He will down attack you, and he will get a huge combo out of it. Look at any time he's ever fought Skizzy or any Iron Giants on there, and he gets 130, and it's all true. That was so good! Oh my god, that was so clean. That was true, by the way, for anybody who's curious. The way he set that up, that ended up true. And he tries to go for a reversal Sair to try and get him knocked out off the side. Down air won't be enough yet. Of course, Sky Arena is going to push him off to the side, but not enough, because this has a slightly higher blast.
With that bomb applied, this might not be good, and just like that, that dare's coming in. But right now, it's tied 0-0 right now. Let's see who's going to cook and who's going to take this game.
We wonder when he's going to win the match, possibly. But Streamline trying not to let that happen. And Streamline that dare, that second dare is not true, but it's an option coverage too. If they don't dodge, jump, or do if they basically don't do anything because they expect you to go for a read, you get a free reset. But if you do get the hit, you lead to another 40%. Oh my god, he almost died to that. Bro,
at 100% right now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, we could see Key come back to this. I don't doubt it.
He definitely can, but he's got very minimal mistakes he can make. That attack coming through. Of course, that was speed boosted, and he chased him. He had the bat bomb applied, and that's gonna be Streamline.
Bat bomb applied.
Yes, he caught him with it. So that right there is one of the most scary situations when you have not even just I forgot to put Ghost AX. Hold on, that matters a bunch.
What's good, everybody? Nah, but back to what you were saying. When you got bat bomb applied plus Batman under you following you, that's pressure, bro.
So the thing is that what set that up that Key wasn't respecting is center stage smoke equals speed boosted Batman. A lot of people still aren't used to the fact that
that's
speed boosted
right.
down attack is an actual fear factor now, because that leads to combos. So if you get speed boosted down attack plus the bat bomb, now all of a sudden you're in disadvantage because you're getting uppercutted and you're going to have to deal with being stuck in the air, and all he needs is one good read. That's it. All he needs is one good read.
That's true.
And that's it. It's over.
Damn, LeBron.
So Cole about to make a TikTok.
They was looking at my TikTok page, bro.
I feel like
I'm about to make one with Ajax.
maybe later. Also, you have to go play.
Who has to go play?
You remember? You have to play literally everyone.